We are doing some drugstore hauling today. I went to Ulta Beauty and also Naimie's, and I stocked up. Like, I'm pretty sure the worker at Ulta was like, wow, what are you buying all of this makeup for? And I was like, just to play around with, you know? I love getting new drugstore makeup because I love trying out drugstore makeup so that I could tell you guys like what's good, what's not, what's the best, what's the worst, everything like that. So we're gonna hop right in. I am on a bit of a time crunch, so I'm sorry if I talk really fast throughout this video, but I had to get this up for you guys. I really wanted to do a little haul action because I haven't done a haul in forever. Okay, we're gonna get started. I picked up 3 new eyeshadow palettes from Ulta. Should we move this? Get down. Okay, I was so intrigued by this NYX palette. So this is the Away We Glow Hooked on Glow palette. And this particular shade is the one that really drew me in. Like, I feel like there's always one tone in an eyeshadow palette that really makes you want to buy it, you know? And this was that tone for me, was this kind of like minty green golden shade. It's actually, it's more sheer than I expected, honestly. But we will work on it. Seems buildable. Has a slight minty green tint to it, but it is a pretty like goldeny eyeshadow now that I swatched it. But this bronzy shade next to it also looked so beautiful right there. Let's swatch one of the mattes just to see what happens. Ooh, wow. So pretty. Drugstore palettes in general have stepped up the game recently. I feel like those mattes actually blended out really, really nicely. The shimmers feel super lightweight. Like, they don't feel like a typical metallic shadow, even though they're swatching really nicely. They do feel very lightweight. So I'm pretty excited to test this out and try out some looks. I feel like the tones are really pretty. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Now these 2 palettes, this one reminded me of like similar tones to the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which you guys know I love. So this is the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Neutrals 2. And I just, again, feel like, there's tape on it. Okay, there we go. I feel like the tones are really like warm and orangey red, you know, like those good tones that we had in the ABH Modern Renaissance palette. So let's, oh wow, ooh, this feels very pillowy to me. Oh shit, that was very pigmented. Wow, like legit more than I expected. This is more of like a rosy tone. They have a very, I can't explain it, like almost tacky cream-like formula, even though they are powders. So they're swatching really nicely. Let me wipe off my hand, and then I'm gonna swatch one of the mattes. I always like to test a matte in here. But lately I've been so inspired by colors, so that's why this palette really like drew me in. I just felt like the colors in here were so pretty and they like matched each other so well. It's very cohesive. Wow, that matte blended out so nicely. I'm telling you guys, drugstore palettes are really stepping up their game. Nowadays, a drugstore palette, you can pretty much, if you're searching for the right palettes, you can pretty much find a good quality drugstore palette that works just as well as high-end. So I am actually very interested to, this looks just like the shade Real Gar from the ABH palette right here. I'm really interested to kind of try this out. Maybe I'll do like one eye with this and then one eye with the ABH palette just to see if the formula is comparable, because the shades are definitely comparable, and from how they're swatching, the formula seems really nice, but I want to see it on my eyes and compare it directly to the ABH palette just because I feel like the tones are so similar, but you're definitely getting more bang for your buck with this guy. A lot of shades in here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 shades in here. So, all right, Makeup Revolution, we see you. And then the other Makeup Revolution palette that I bought, this is the Reloaded Division. I felt like this would be so pretty for fall time. I'm honestly really into like green tones like this, and I just feel like this has a lot of like unique shades. Like even these mustardy shades down here, I thought were so pretty, and again, they feel very pigmented. I've honestly been very impressed with like makeup for, this would be so pretty in the crease, honestly, as a crease shade. I've been very impressed with Makeup Revolution products in general. I really just started kind of like dabbling with them recently, but like I said, I have been pretty impressed. That feels like a different formula than the ones from this palette. More like a topper, like an eyeshadow topper. Let me try this bronzy shade right here. You know, I love a good bronze. Ooh, yes. Yes. Lots of good pigment in there. I'm gonna swatch one more of the mattes. This is like a pretty purpley plum shade. Ooh, okay, my bone got in the way here a little bit, but why does it look weird on camera? I don't know, but in person it looks pretty nice. I am interested to put these to the test and just kind of see how they go and see what they're all about and see if I can find you guys some good dupes for like higher end eyeshadows. I love finding dupes. I picked up some eyelashes. This bag is really getting on my nerve. I picked up a couple new lashes just because I want to experiment more with drugstore lashes when I do like drugstore tutorials. I want to be able to recommend a good pair of drugstore lashes that I feel fits the makeup look but also fits my eye shape, and I honestly haven't had that many affordable options that I can recommend to you guys. So I'm gonna try out some more just in case, or just to expand my knowledge a little bit. So I have tried these before a while ago, but I picked them up again just to try them out once again because they look like a shape that I would like. So these are the Eyelure Vegas Nay Luxe Collection Bronze Beauty. And if you could see, they're honestly really nicely winged out here. So I just feel like they're gonna be like a cute pair to pop onto the eyes if you have like a wing liner. You guys know I like my lashes to be kind of winged out, so I picked up those. I also picked up these, which I'm very excited about. These are the Faux Mink from Ardell, and it's the 811 style, and again, they have that really nice winged out style to them, which I just feel like is the most flattering on my eye shape. And then these looked just like House of Lashes Iconics, actually. These are also from Eyelure, and it's the Luxe Silk Trillion Silk Effect. It's the one in the silver box. They look so pretty. They have that really nice pointy style to them that Iconics have. And you guys know I live, breathe, and die for Iconics. So very, very excited to try those out for the first time. The only thing is, I feel like whenever I've tried drugstore lashes, they don't stay on as well as higher end lashes, but we will see. We'll give it another shot. I picked up some new lippies. I actually had one more of these and I don't know where it went, but I'll show you guys these ones just in case. So these are brand new from NYX, and they're the matte lipstick suede lipsticks. So the word suede just really pulled me in and it made me want to try it out. But these are matte lipsticks. So this is in the shade Free Spirit. It's a really nice nude shade. It's almost actually like a deeper nude. It has a bit of a rosy undertone, a little bit of a brown undertone. Oh, they smell kind of good. I am pretty excited to try out the formula just because when I'm feeling it, it feels very like creamy and a little bit like a suede material is actually like the perfect word, because it's soft but still has that little bit of like comfort matte feel to it. This next one is called Dainty Days, and it's a little bit lighter. I feel like that's typically gonna be one that I gravitate more towards, just this shade. I just typically like a lighter nude on myself, especially with like a bronze eye or something, you know, like a dramatic eye and a light nude. I live. So those are the two shades. I got one more, I swear I got one more, but no idea where it went. It might have fallen out, unfortunately. But I did also pick up a Rimmel London lipstick, and this is the collab that they do with Kate Moss. So this is in the shade 32, and I thought this was the prettiest peachy tone. I really want to do like a all peachy look, like a monochromatic peachy look. So I was kind of digging this shade for that. Really, really pretty. And these have an amazing formula, you guys. It's very comfortable to wear, super duper moisturizing. They smell really good too. They smell fruity to me. It smells so good. But yeah, I'm actually a huge fan of the Rimmel London lipsticks in general, so got another one to add to the collection. I got some fun, colorful, vivid brights from NYX to play around with. I saw all these bright shades and I was like, let me stock up on some. I have tried these before, so I used this purple one in a recent drugstore tutorial, but they have a ton of shades, so I stocked up on like a bunch of them. This shade in particular is really calling my name. I love this like minty blue tone. So this is the shade Aqua Sapphire. I haven't really experimented with the formulas that much besides that purple one. They just looked so pretty, so I wanted to kind of stock up and just get a bunch that I could use for future drugstore tutorials. This is the shade Love Overdose. Super pretty shade right there. And I think it's cool that you can get these pretty like bright tones that are pretty pigmented for an affordable drugstore price. So that is that pink shade right there. I also died for this shade. This is the shade Cyber Pop. I love oranges like this. Like, how pretty is that shade? It's like the perfect burnt orange shade, and it would be so pretty for like a liner. The cool thing about these is that they're pretty versatile. Like you could use it for an eyeshadow or a liner, or even in the waterline. They're kind of a dry formula, so sometimes, or at least with the purple one, I have used it with Duraline before, with Inglot Duraline, just to kind of like liven it up a little bit and make it not so much of a dry formula. But honestly, I just feel like it's a cool product that's still affordable, you know? This is getting so messy so quickly, but it's worth it. Look at that purple. This one is called Rebellious Edge. Oof, oof, oof. I got 3 more shades too, and honestly, now that I'm swatching them, these metallic ones are so creamy. So the mattes are a bit dry, and I had only previously tried a matte version, so I just thought that all of them were dry, but the mattes are a little bit more on the dry side, but you could obviously spoof it up with like a little bit of oil or Duraline. But these creamy metallics down here are everything. Look at that last shade. Love it. So the blue right here, which is also really pretty, is called Endless Skies. Then I swatched Light Show right here. And then the last shade, which is probably my favorite, is called Glam Rock. It's like the prettiest coppery bronze. And because I spent so much money on NYX, they gave me this for free. It's the Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray, which I actually haven't tried. I've tried their matte setting spray, but I haven't tried their dewy one. If you're an OG subscriber, you know I have loved this for a long time. The Neutrogena Shine Control Powder with Rice Protein Complex. This is an amazing blotting powder for throughout the day, and I've been using this forever. And I actually really like that it comes with a mirror, because a lot of drugstore products don't, or drugstore powders or compacts wouldn't come with a mirror. So you get a mirror, you get a great powder, great for oil control. It just kind of mattifies the face without adding coverage, so you never look cakey throughout the day. It's a really, really, really good one. And again, I've used this for years, but I just had to restock, so restocked on that. And then I went to Naimie's and got a couple more products from NYX. Like I said, I know I've said this like 6 times throughout this video, but I've been very into color lately, so I feel like NYX is such a great affordable option or affordable brand, because they do have such a huge range of products and such a huge variety of colors. So I got 2 of the liquid suede cream lipsticks. I got the shade Life's a Beach, and then also the shade Orange County. I'm like super into these like orangey warm tones right now. So this is Orange County. Ooh, that looks like it could be a dupe for Mrs. Roper, which is actually one of my all-time favorite lipsticks, especially for the summertime. I feel like it's so cute and such a fun, bright color. This is Life's a Beach, which is definitely more of like a pinky corally shade. The formula feels really nice when I am swatching it. Obviously, I haven't tried these on my lips yet, but when I do, I'll definitely let you guys know, or if you follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, a lot of times like I'll update you guys on products over there, just because it's easier, because it's more real time. Right when I'm trying it, I can talk to you guys and tell you guys all of my thoughts. Then I picked up a bunch of these Shimmer Down pigments from NYX. These are really difficult to swatch because they just get super duper messy, but they're all relatively similar shades actually. But what I thought these would be beautiful for are actually inner corner highlights, because I've been loving like a very blinding inner corner highlight, and I feel like when you use pigments as inner corner highlights, it just takes it to a whole nother level. Like it really brings out your eyes and really gives a pop to the eye makeup look. So I got pretty much all the shades they had. I got nude, I got mauve pink, I got walnut almond, which this was my favorite tone of all of the tones when I saw it in the store, because it has that really beautiful warm coppery bronze undertone. You already know I like those. Then I got salmon, which is kind of like a rose gold. And finally, this is like the brightest of them all, is platinum. So this would be blinding on those inner corners or even like right on the lid. I think that these would all be so beautiful. And like I said, I've just been so inspired by different colors, different textures, different sorts of makeup products lately. So I wanted to kind of like expand my horizons and, you know, dig a little deeper into the makeup world. And then the blush that I picked up is Double Dare from NYX. This is a really pretty orangey tone. I love orange toned blushes actually. I know that it looks crazy in the pan, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be really pretty on the skin. And NYX blushes are very pigmented, as you can see. So I would use a very light hand. I actually am a big fan of their blush formula. I've tried other shades, just not this one, I don't think. But I just kind of wanted to spiff it up a little, you know? Add in an orange blush because like I said, I love orange blushes and I do like the formula, so I thought I would just try it out, test it out. This was actually from Ulta as well. This was another gift with purchase because I purchased the Makeup Revolution items, and this is actually a strobing palette. The shades look pretty light, I'm not gonna lie, but they feel interesting. They feel kind of hard actually. Wow, mess. A complete mess. This is a sign of what your life is like, how clean your swatches are. And my life right now is like this, hectic, messy. But anyways, so this is the strobing palette right here. Honestly, I didn't pick this out. It was just like a free gift with purchase, so I'm not really sure how it's gonna be. They seem very hard, like I said. Maybe you have to scrape off the top because sometimes with formulas like this, you have to kind of do like, get the top layer off and then you can use the inner parts and it's a little bit more pigmented. But again, I'll let you guys know what I think about this when I do use it and try it out. So that is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it when I do hauls, and I will try to do some more, or if you just like drugstore videos in general. And obviously I just stocked up on a bunch of drugstore makeup, so get ready for some drugstore tutorials coming soon. Subscribe down below if you want to stay tuned for all of that, and I will see you in my next video.